Hi, Scott Lackman from 4510 TV, a community worth watching. Today's episode, viewers, something a bit different for us, working with horses today. With me, Zoe Arvison from the Baroque and Distinctive Breeds Association. How you going, Zoe?
Good, thank you, Scott.
That's good. Now, I don't know a lot about horses. I really want to find out what the difference is with your Baroque and Distinctive Breeds. Tell the viewers.
So basically it all started with the fact that there was a big APSB show that we went to back in 2016, and there was all these amazing and really unique breeds, whether it's the way they look, the way they move, any of that sort of stuff. And then we went again back in 2017 and a heap were missing. Okay. And we started questioning. And we were finding, unfortunately, the more we looked, the more the breeds were going basically missing. We were losing breeds in Australia. And then we looked a bit further and we were finding the same thing internationally as well. And all of these breeds have so many different traits to actually offer. For example, the filly that's in the background, she's a Friesian warm blood. Mm-hmm. So she's Friesian cross Clydesdale. The Friesians are the original night horses, the big, black, beautiful ones. They were magnificent for carrying. Yep. The Clydesdales were so important to our heritage in the fact that they were what we used to plough our fields, to pull our carts, to do a lot of the heavy lifting. And it's a very sad thing to see these breeds leave. And so what we've been doing basically, and why this even started, is we didn't want to see any more breeds disappear sort of thing, because each of them's unique in their own way.
So that extinction of different breeds over time and globally, as you say, what, people just stopped breeding? How did that happen?
It becomes between the industrialisation of the world basically, so we don't use, I guess, horses to pull carts anymore. Yep. We don't use them down in the mines anymore. A lot of the things they were purposely bred and used for, we don't do anymore with them. True. So unfortunately, it just becomes one of those things, they're irrelevant. Yep. And so the more irrelevant the breed becomes, the less they're bred, because there's not a use for them.
Yeah, good explanation. Now, recently we had our Caboolture show. You had a couple of the horses on display there?
Yep, I had the filly and the gelding both at the show. Both did really well, very proud of them. They're both actually only really young. Okay. So the little boy in the background, he's my purebred gypsy cob. He's only just rising too, and honestly, couldn't be happy with how he went. He kept all 4 feet on the ground, but it was really good to see the amount of horses out there. Yep.
I was out there myself, and it just seemed this year there was quite an involvement and a bit more population of people doing in the arena. And the other bigger fella, how did he go?
He went really well. He got reserve champion overall gypsy cob to a friend's partbred gelding, and as I said, he was great. He was an absolute trooper, which is what you want on the day.
Yeah, awesome. So let's talk about the Baroque and Distinctive Breeds Association. I'm glad you've got it on your shirt because it reminds me. You've got a festival each year. That's coming up in late July. Tell us a bit about your annual festival.
So the annual festival is basically a way to create events that these horses can attend. So it brings them back relevant, because a lot of people take one look at these breeds and they go, that would never jump. For example, the boy in the background. Yep. Most people go to me, oh, he'd never make a show jumper. I can tell you right now, he can jump and he can jump well. Yep. And this is the problem. A lot of the breeds are going, oh, well, we don't know what we'd even use them for. So what we do is we run not only this show to showcase these breeds back to the public and get them back in the eye, it's also to give them a chance to have a go at the different disciplines that they normally would never have a go at because they'd be shunted from. Yep. So like next year, we're looking at bringing also in Western on top of what we already do, and there's a lot of breeds that are amazing, but they don't get to go. Okay. So we just try and make it that it's a big fun show where we can have as many people come in. It's free to the public, everything to come and watch. This year we've also got a massive trade stall spectacular happening as well with over 45 different trade stands. Wow. Okay. So it's going to make it quite an incredible experience as well.
Okay, cool. At the Burpengary Equestrian Centre, give us some details, dates, etc.
Yep, so it's from the 16th to the 18th of July at the Burpengary Equestrian Centre, which is 350 Rowley Road, Burpengary. It's also called the Burpengary Pony Club Grounds. It's just down from the train station. There's not really parking on site, but you can park at the train station, park along the street. We are also looking at what we can do for external parking as well, which I'll keep everyone updated with. Yep. But come and bring your friends, bring your family. It's something different to do. It's something to see, and you really see a lot of breeds that never come out.
Yeah.
Like there's particular breeds that have never had classes for their breeds in Australia, like the Icelandics, the Aquatekis, and they'd never been seen. Now we actually have them coming to the shows, and people can actually finally get to see these really unique, and some of them are very old breeds.
Okay.
And it's just a different experience for everybody.
And obviously there'll be prizes awarded for categories, etc.
Yep. Well, currently we have about 40,000 plus in sponsorship prizes going out to all the competitors. So it's a big prize pool this year. And we have been so amazed by our wonderful sponsors, including you guys who have constantly come back behind us and supported us year after year to make this the best we possibly can.
Yeah, spot on. We're going to share some details as we do on our videos, how you can get in touch with Zoe and her family. And if you haven't seen different breeds of horses before and you're a bit naive to it all, sounds like a great couple of days, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 16th, 17th, 18th of July, down at Burpengary, so pretty handy for all the locals. If you want to get more details, get in touch with Zoe, and thanks for your time today.
Thank you for having us.